Good day, human Latiocytes. This is LatiosAzurill, and welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon Sacred Gold Extreme Wedlocke. Here we are back in our home, in New Barktown, in our own room. Last time we took on Red, which probably would have been the end if this were Heart Gold, but this is Sacred Gold, so we still have a bit more to do. Now, some of this stuff we probably could have done before, but I didn't quite get to, and yeah, it is pretty late. So, yeah. It's kind of late. That said, let's go... Well, you know what? Let's go talk to Professor Oak. Because we just beat Red, so I suppose it would probably... I don't know, maybe he should know. I just feel like maybe it's a good idea to tell him. So let's go that. We're not gonna go see Blue because I don't need to throw that in his face. I mean, Blue couldn't even beat Red, so I really would feel too bad doing that. On the other hand, we did beat Blue, so it wouldn't come as too much of a surprise to him. That said, let's go talk to Oak. LatiosAzurill, I've heard you are able to conquer Mount Silver. Congratulations. You have been told the story of the legendary trainer, have you not? Well, after convening with professors and researchers alike, we believe the story is in fact true. Who was the legendary trainer? We believe it might just happen to be you, LatiosAzurill. It's been said that the legendary trainer can meet the creator, an incredibly rare Pokemon who has never been seen before. However, there are two conditions. The first is the trainer must gather all 16 plate items. I believe Steven has told you of these previously, correct? The second is that the trainer must capture every Pokemon lying around the region. From what I can gather, this restriction applies to Pokemon native to Kanto, Johto, Hoenn, and Sinnoh. With the recent migration wave, you should be able to fulfill this condition between Johto and Kanto alone, either through capturing wild Pokemon or evolving the Pokemon you capture. It means your national Pokédex will need to be filled up to 492 different entries. With all that said, I hope you'll be inspired to prove the legend true. Good luck, LatiosAzurill. Make us proud. Incidentally, I've heard that certain Mr. Pokemon has an item he wants to give to you. It might help you complete your Pokédex, so I want to recommend you to see him. So with that, let's go find Mr. Pokemon. So, if the legend is in fact true, then this series will not be done until we, how shall I say, meet our maker. Hopefully that doesn't mean we die. That would be unfortunate. That said, let's go find Mr. Pokemon. So let's go flying to Cherry Grove. I think we could, it doesn't even really matter if we went here or Violet City. Now let's go use a Repel. Probably buy more of them sometime in the future. Oh, graphics, yay. So let's go. Alright, here is Mr. Pokemon's house. Let's go talk to this nice fellow. Hi, LatiosAzurill, I have something I want you to have, and was just about to send an email to Professor Oak. The thing is, a friend of mine from Hoenn came over to give this to me. What is it? We obtained the Red Orb. The orb has something to do with the ancient ruins located past Xianwood, called the Embedded Tower, but only a handful of trainers can reach there. That's where you come in. Professor Oak thinks highly of you, and you are the proud champion after all. I'm sure you can solve the mystery of the orb and the secret of the ruins. Okay, a friend from Hoenn gave him an orb. Hoenn confirmed. Okay, you know what? Let's head this way then. since Hoenn is in fact confirmed. let's go. And it's really coming up soon, too. So, alright. Please tell me we don't need waterfall, though. Hey, Chuck. Hey, LatiosAzurill, good to see you again. But I never expect to see you around here. Could it be that you are on your way to the embedded tower? The embedded tower is a huge tower piercing the sky. It is said that, it is said to have something to do with the mythical Pokemon that stretch the seas and the Pokemon that widen the lands. But the tower no longer is standing. The way to the embedded tower is harder than you can imagine. You have to use rock climb and surf. I see, so you've defeated the gym leaders in Kanto as well. Then there's nothing to worry about. Believe in yourself and walk the path. Yahahaha. Alright. In that case, let's go. I'd use rock climb there, but I don't think there's anything. I don't know. Maybe there's something. Maybe something is important. Well, something important is there. Who knows? But I do want to use a repel. So this is going to be a little complicated. Now, apparently, normally you can get Groudon and Kyogre in separate games between Heart Gold and Soul Silver. But here, I should be able to get both of them. I'm not sure exactly how it works. I think I read something about how the orb should change. And yes, I did have to look it up, because otherwise some of this legendary stuff up, because otherwise I wouldn't know. I mean, the Mew thing caught me off guard, because as you can see, I wasn't expecting that right off the bat, but for instance, I kind of found out about, like, the whole, like, for instance, Jirachi. Otherwise, I probably wouldn't have figured that out. This is a Wave Incense. Okay, if we have no need for it, since we don't have a Mantine, but we do have a Mantike. But you know what? That's fine with me, but still a free item. Hey. Well, hello, it said that past this hole used to be a huge tower reaching far into the sky. They say that it was a rather strange tower, with half of it embedded in the cliff. It was not just a tall tower reaching out to the sky, but also reaching deep down underground. It's rumored that it even reached the bottom of the ocean. In short, the ruins used to connect the sky, the land, and the sea to each other. Most of the tower is now crumbled, and the only things that remain are the entrance and its interior, where you'll see strange patterns. Strange patterns. Interesting. Well, you know what? I'm going to lead off with Carol, and hopefully we can make something happen. So, let's go. We do have this red orb, and yeah. Carol, are you at all nervous? Unusual presence. It's probably this big Groudon in front of us. Let's do this. Okay, so here we go against Groudon. Level 70. Oh dear God, I was expecting to be level 50. I didn't... When I said I looked stuff up, I looked up locations. I didn't look up what's gonna happen when we get there. Let's put this thing to sleep. I don't want to take an eruption from that thing. Carol, I don't think could live an eruption from that thing. So, yeah, I'm thinking we're going to have to be careful about this. I'm going to go for a Pokeball, and hopefully we can catch this thing on the first Pokeball. Otherwise, we're going to be kind of screwed. So, please, Groudon, stay in the ball, please. Please, stay in the ball, Groudon. Stay in the ball, 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 stay in the ball. Yes! Okay. So with that, we have obtained a Groudon. So, said to have expanded the lands by evaporating water with raging heat. Battled titanically with Kyogre. This thing is huge, this thing weighs a lot, and yeah. I'm thinking that... Wait a second. Evaporating water with raging heat. Perhaps that has something to do with the, I forgot its name of Primal Groudon's ability. But... it caused water to evaporate. Primal Groudon confirmed. Alright, we already have Russ, but we don't have a Russell. So, there we go. The red orb is changing color. The red orb just became the... We got a blue orb. Do we still have the red orb, or did we just... What? Well, hello. That was something you don't see every day. That Pokemon is Groudon, a legendary Pokemon in the Hoenn myth. Oh, geez, I didn't know that. About the shaping of that region. I see. The embedded tower was built by the people of Hoenn. Okay. The tower that binds together the sea, the land, and the sky. Groudon was not the only Pokemon described in the Hoenn myth. This place may still be hiding its secrets. Maybe you should try coming back again with that new orb you just got. Phew. There are so many connections between Pokemon and myths. See you around. Okay, so I suppose that means we're gonna have to get out and then just re-enter. Because otherwise... Otherwise, we're gonna have to, you know... Otherwise, I don't think that the thing is going to appear. So we have the blue orb now. Let's re-enter. And now the pattern just changed again. It looks like there's a Kyogre standing there. And let me guess. Feeling another unusual presence. Why am I not surprised about that? I mean, this is unusual to be present, I must say. That is an unusual thing. So let's actually go talk to Kyogre. So here we go against Kyogre. Hopefully we don't have any problem. Alright. So now it's going to be raining, which is kind of unfortunate. I don't know. Problem is, a water spout is going to hurt. So, alright. It's asleep. Let's try to catch it, because I'm afraid to weaken it, because I don't want to KO it. I mean, I understand it's level 70 and all. Stay in the ball, Kyogre, please. Please stay in the ball, stay in the ball, stay in the ball. You're asleep. You don't want to break that. Yes, okay, good. So with that, we have obtained Kyogre. Putting it to sleep really makes a difference. Like, really. So let's name the Kyogre. Mythical Pokemon said to have swelled the seas with rain and tidal waves. These tidal waves were part of its battle with Groudon, I guess. So let's name you. What to name you? Well, Spectre. Alright, you can go to the PC. Oh, the blue orb is changing color. So with that, we have obtained the Jade Orb. So you know what, let's try this again. Let's do this again. One more time. One more time. And let me guess. Yep. Here we are. Now, Carol, you have to be careful. Dragon Ascent would probably hurt, but it's a good thing. This is not gonna be Mega Rayquaza. Let's do this. Let's put this thing to sleep. And let's finish up with the Hoenn Trio. Level 75! This thing is powerful. Let's put it to sleep. Nice job, Carol. Alright. So Rayquaza is sleeping. Let's try to catch it. Please don't break out of the Pokeball, Rayquaza. I might have to actually weaken it because it is a Rayquaza. And it is level 75. Stay in the ball, please, Rayquaza. Stay in the ball. Stay in the ball. Okay, so that was easier than I thought. I guess just putting it to sleep makes that big a difference. Carol, you are awesome. So with that, Rayquaza's data is added to the Pokedex. It flies in the ozone layer way up high in the sky. Until recently, no one had ever seen it. Interesting, interesting. I'll name you what to name you. Cosmo. That works. So now let's go. I'm pretty sure that's the last Pokemon here, I think. Yep. This embedded tower is now empty because we have successfully gotten all of the Pokemon here. Now what to do? You know what, let's head... Let's go here, to Goldenrod. Just because I feel like there's stuff to do here. Now, first of all, let's actually hatch some of these eggs that we've had for a while. Now, I'm aware that also there's this other egg that appeared, that we got. I'm aware that I haven't done too much with these eggs, but I'm sorry, Carol. These eggs need to hatch, so I'll go through that egg afterward. But first of all, let's actually hatch these eggs. Alright, so the first egg is hatching. I've done a little bit of hatching with these eggs. So this is going to be a Manaphy, obviously. So, of course, we are going to nickname it, even though, I mean, it's not really necessarily legal or illegal, it's just, it's a Manaphy egg, so it's a freebie, I guess. So... you can be, I don't know. Leslie. Alright, that's the first egg. Now, the next egg is going to be... that Togepi egg we got oh so long ago in Violet City. Yeah, remember that? And it's a guy. So, you know what? You are going to be Poppy. It's your little egg, it's kind of funny. A little funny, not that funny. And the last one is going to be what? This egg will end up being a Riolu. So this is from Riley. Alright. You can be, I don't know, Cedric. So with that, we have hatched those eggs, which have been sitting there for a while. And we're also going to have to do something else, so let's you guys in the PC. We have to hatch this egg. Now, unfortunately, someone's going to have to go in the PC for this. Who should I... Alright, I'll put Phoebe in the PC for now. And you know what? I'm going to put you guys here. Alright. Oh, alright. This egg is going to hatch. This egg is sort of... well... okay. So we got this Munchlax. I'm not going to name it because it's only there for one purpose. It's just a Munchlax. I am going to be using this Munchlax for something else. So, you can call it legal, you can call it illegal, I don't really care. It's not meant for use. It's because here's Cheryl. Oh, hello, LatiosAzurill. It's nice for you it's nice to see you again when we aren't in times of crisis. Perhaps you'd be interested in a bit of trading. I've got a chance here. I'd be willing to trade for you. Have you got a Munchlax? As a matter of fact, I do. So you can have this Munchlax. So we are going to trade this Munchlax to Cheryl for her Chansey because, well, honestly, she won't battle unless we trade. So the only way in order to battle her, the only way for us to battle her was to do this trade, which is why I slightly altered the rules to give us this Munchlax to trade for her Chansey. And that's the only reason, so I'm not ever going to be using this Chansey, it's just there because Triano put it there. So with that, we have received Mimi, the Chansey, from Cheryl. Thank you for trading with me. I always wanted to raise a Snorlax. Okay, good luck with that. The conclusion of the trade, Mysterious Sphere. Okay, we got the Covenant Orb. Well, we would have done this earlier, but then again, it would have been a little bit of a cheaper way to get the Covenant Orb. That said, let's just take a look at Mimi. Alright, alright. Bold Nature, so that's really, really good, actually. Aromatherapy. Wow, this is a natural cure. This is actually a really good Chansey. That's really good. It's awesome. I think that's a glitch. Just putting it out there. I don't think that's supposed to happen. I think she's over here. Oh, Miro has been waiting for you to show up. Okay, good, because we are here. Miro wants to know if you'd like to battle. Okay. Mira will show LatiosAzurill how strong she has gotten. So here we go against, I guess, Pokemon Trainer Mira. Alright, so let's go. Mira's going to be leading off with Porygon Z. We're going to be using Gunther and Carol for this because why not? So let's go for a Psychic on this thing. Can we just take this thing down? It's a Porygon Z. It has some defense, but nothing in comparison to EV like Porygon 2. Nothing. Goodbye. Alright. Gunther's gonna gain some experience. Next up is Togekiss. Yeah, I have to stay in. I mean, I could go for an Air Slash, or a Bug Buzz, which is resisted, and we do have the Tinted Lens. But I'm just gonna go for the safer bet, which I think is a Psychic. I'm afraid of the Paraflinch, though, so I don't think we're gonna one-shot this with a Psychic. Except we get a critical hit. Nice job, Gunther. And that Togekiss is gonna go down. Alright, next up is Gengar. No reason to switch for this. We can just go for a Psybeam, actually, and that should go down. So, we could go for any move, and that thing is pretty much dead. Shadow Ball, super effective. Psychic, super effective. And Stab. Psybeam is just as super effective as Psychic, only a little bit less power, but it's still Stab. No need to waste our Psychics on this. Gengar's down. Alright, next up is Magnezone. That's a little bit less fun. I'm gonna go into Carol, because everything we have is gonna be resisted no matter what in this team, but at least we have Tinted Lens. Do have that going for us. So, you know what? I'm just gonna go for a Bug Buzz. I know Air Slash can get that flinch, but I'm pretty sure it's quad resisted. And this is just more powerful. Please just... you're gonna T-Wave us. Alright. Carol, I need you to break through this paralysis somehow. Break through the paralysis. And Mira's gonna use a full restore. Why am I not surprised this is gonna happen? Why am I not surprised? And Carol's fully paralyzed. Yeah, I should have used a different pair for this, apparently. Because this Magnezone is going to destroy us, I'm thinking. Can we just get a crit here, Carol? Carol, just give us a crit, please. Please? Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on! I mean, Alright, please miss your Thunder. I can't afford... If you land your Thunder, Carol's dead. If you land this one, Gunther's probably... Oh dear God. Gunther, please survive somehow. Somehow survive. Somehow survive. Somehow survive. Come on, come on. It's not a physical move. You can live. And you get the para? Okay, at least we're gonna get the Synchronized down, but still... How do you get the para on the Thunder? How do you land the Thunder, then get the para on top of it? There's a 30% chance of getting the Thunder, of getting the para, on top of the 70% chance. There's only like a 2% chance of getting the Thunder with the para. Come on. You have gotta be kidding me. Now an Alakazam's coming out. You've got to be kidding me. Luckily, she's going for a Psychic, so we are gonna resist that, but it's still gonna hurt. It's an Alakazam. Gunther, please land that. Yeah. Alright. So Alakazam's down. Please, please don't make... Please let the last Pokemon not be too difficult. Roserade. I have to stay in for this, and this is really bad. No, I meant to go for Psychic. I can't believe I misclicked. That is the worst misclick I've ever made. That just might destroy us. Alright, let's go for a Psybeam. No, she's gonna go for a full restore. Luckily, all she did was set up Toxic Spikes. Okay. Oh my goodness. Are we actually gonna get out of this alive? Oh my god! We did! That was a little bit closer than I wanted, but Gunther and Carol still pulled through. Mira found that phone. Mira wonders if she can get stronger. I don't want to know if you can get stronger. I mean, I'm pretty sure we probably could handle Mira with a different pair, but hey, Gunther and Carol still pulled through. I mean, if I didn't believe in them, I wouldn't have used them. But I just got a little bit nervous from not being a little bit too close. That said, they still managed to snag the victory, and all things considered, it really doesn't matter how you do it. What matters is the fact that you do it. So, whatever. I'll take what we can get. So let's go for a fresh water on Carol, just to be fully healed, and let's battle the next person. Hello, we've both grown quite strong. Might you wish to battle me? Sure. Excellent, let's get started. Alright, so here we go against Marley. Hopefully this wasn't a bad move, because I know she does have Dark-type Pokemon. And she's leading off with an Ninjask. Of course. Let's go for a Psychic. Let's just see what we can do to just take this thing down. I know it... Oh, please don't have crosses or X's or whatever it is. Please don't have... Doesn't even matter. Doesn't even matter. Gunther's gonna outspeed in just one shot. Nice job, Gunther. Gunther's gonna go to level 87. Alright, next up is Arcanine. Yeah, I can't really switch. This is really bad, though, because if it goes for an E-Speed, that's gonna hurt. I don't really care about the Intimidation, but an E-Speed Wow, it didn't go for an E-Speed. Please don't go for Flare Blitz if you live. If you live, please don't go for Flare Blitz. Good, you're not gonna live. Okay, Arcanine. I love Arcanine, but Arcanine is gonna go down. Alright, next up is Sceptile. You know what? Let's actually switch into Carol for this. Because we can just go for a Bug Buzz, and that'll just wreck house here. Unless that thing has an HP Rock, we should be fine. Or should I say, unless it has an HP Rock and outspeeds. Since we're outspeeding, that thing's dead. Sorry, Sceptile, you have no chance of living. And it's a crit on top of that. I'm fairly certain that crit didn't matter. Carol's just that powerful. Alright, next up is Electrode. Yeah, I'm switching. Not really gonna take a chance of taking a Thunder. I mean, then again, Gunther can't really take an Explosion. But... well... on the other hand, it would be an issue if Gunther did get paralyzed. But I still think we can probably handle this Electrode pretty well. And Electrode is going to go down. Alright, next up is Weavile. Yeah, I should probably switch into Carol, who can just go for a Bug Buzz, whereas Gunther could only go for a resisted Shadow Ball. And that wouldn't really do too much. So Weavile is going to come out. That's fine with me. You're going to have pressure, I don't care. I'm going to go for a Bug Buzz and you're going to go down, because you can't take a Bug Buzz. I'm surprised you didn't go for an Ice Shard or any kind of priority move. That said, or even a Fake Out. Does Weavile get Fake Out? I think it did. Whatever. You're going to go down from Bug Buzz. Alright, next up is Crobat. Let's go back into Gunther. I would assume Carol could handle it, but there's no reason to. And we can just go for... we can probably just go for a Psybeam. We might outspeed, because Alakazam is pretty fast, though Crobat is faster. Alright, Crobat went for the Protect. That has major priority, so it doesn't really count. We are going to outspeed. So, are we going to take that thing down? I mean, this is a super effective Psybeam. It's not a Psychic, because I didn't feel like wasting our Psychics for a, well, super effective hit. But Crobat is going to go down. With that, we defeat a Pokemon Trainer, Marley. That was enjoyable. I like battling with you. Just a tiny bit. Professor Elm is calling us. Interesting. Alright, you know what? Cheryl's gonna have a Blissey. These two are special attackers. I really can't use them. I can't use them against Cheryl because they'll never take down that Blissey. That Blissey will stall them to death. So I have to use Chandler or Monica for this. So, yeah. I don't have Phoebe with us right now, so Ross and Phoebe are out of the question. Let's do this. I hope my chance is doing well with you, LatiosAzurill. In the meanwhile, would you like to have a battle? Sure, let's do this. Giggle. This should be fun. But let me warn you, my Pokemon can be quite rambunctious. So here we go against Pokemon Trainer Cheryl. Alright. So Cheryl's gonna be leading off with, oh dear god, Wobbuffet alert. If you live and go for a Mirror Coat, we're a Destiny Bond. So help me. I'm not gonna let Chandler die like this. I'm just not gonna let that happen. Chandler, just take that thing down. Thank you. Because Wobbuffet is just nonsense. Alright, next up is Wailord. Yeah, I better switch into Monica. I can go for a Choice Banded. What should I go for? Thunder Punch, I guess? Problem is, I'm afraid because I don't know what she's gonna have next. I hope... I'm just gonna go for the Thunder Punch just to be safe. Because we also have a chance of the Para, just in case we don't KO it. It has a higher base power than Dizzy Punch anyway, even though it's not Stab. It's still super effective. Choice Band. Just go down, Wailord. Come on. Critical hit! I don't know if that mattered, but I hope for Monica's sake it didn't. But still, it's nice to see that we did get that nice hacks right there. Alright, next up is Hariyama. I'm gonna switch out again because Thunder Punch probably wouldn't do enough, and I don't need to take a stab fighting move. So let's go for Eruption again. I probably should give Chandler back Flamethrower at some point. I mean, Strength was just really nice to have for Red, because, well, Charizard became no threat. And it's gonna just live, and it's gonna go for a Stone Edge! Chandler, live this somehow. It's not Stab, it's not Stab. I know it's a Stone Edge. It has a high critical hit ratio, but it's not Stab. That thing is going to... Toxic Orb. I don't know what to think. I don't know what to think. Eruption will KO at this range. On the other hand... Actually, if she goes for a full restore, she can't heal. She's gonna go for a full restore. She's gonna opt in for the full restore. But... we can probably get, I'm hoping, a 2-hit KO with Eruption here. Because we're at half health, so it's going to do significantly less. Because Eruption is directly related, well, its power is directly related to the amount of HP all the Pokemon has left. Ugh. That's actually really bad. That is horribly bad. Oh dear God. It's gonna have more power thanks to the... Toxic. It has Guts. Can Earth Power do enough damage at this range? Or maybe we can get max damage or a crit? On the other hand, what if she predicts the switch into Monica and goes for a Stone Edge? I can't really afford that. I mean, it already has the Guts boost, so that's gonna already do serious damage. Chandler, I need you to somehow take this thing down. Which will do more damage. Eruption at half health, or... So I'm assuming Eruption will end up doing base 75. This will do base 90. But it's Stab. 75 times 1.5 would be about 7... Oh, plus the Charcoal. This would just do base 90. Eruption's still gonna do more. I need you to somehow take this thing down, or that thing to miss its Stone Edge, or something. Please, please, give me a crit, Chandler. You really need to get that crit here in order to survive. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on! No! No! You've gotta be kidding me. Oh my God! Chandler! Surviving with 9 HP! Oh my God! And that thing was with Guts? Oh my God. Okay, I'm gonna go into Monica. To Snorlax, this is gonna be an issue, but Monica's gonna have to do this somehow. I'm gonna have to just go for a Choice Banded Brick Break. Let's just do this. But Chandler's done, because Eruption won't do anything at this point. Because Chandler's already at, well, in the red zone, so we are gonna one-shot the Snorlax, so nice job, Monica. Next up is Drifblim. You've gotta be kidding me. What do I want to do? What do I want to do? I'm gonna actually have to switch out. I'm gonna have to double switch because I need. Alright, I have to double switch. As long as that thing doesn't Pursuit Trap us. Alright. Hopefully it doesn't one-shot Monica. Please don't have Focus Blast. It's Air Cutter. That's not too good. But we can still live that. Now, like, go for Ice Punch or Dizzy Punch. I know she's gonna have a Blissey coming up, so I'm gonna go for a Dizzy Punch. Can we just take this thing out, please? It's Stab. It's Choice Banded. Come on. Come on. Just go down. Go down, Drifblim. You know you want to. Except you have Aftermath. Of course. I'm not surprised. Alright. Alright, and next up is Blissey. I don't have a choice. I have to just take this thing down with Monica. I mean, I guess I could have double switched, but I'm just gonna go for a Dizzy Punch. This thing shouldn't have much physical defense anyway, so I don't think we need to go for a Brick Break, but still. Just go down, Blissey. Come on. Come on. Spread some joy in my life here. Come on. Please, please, please go down. Please go. Yes! Okay. Alright. So these were some pretty clutch battles, but somehow we did get out. Being a trainer isn't easy. The more you battle, the more you discover. But being a trainer is very rewarding, wouldn't you say? Alright. So Mother apparently bought more berries or whatnot for us. Let's just go get them, because I don't feel like not doing that right this second. So, alright. Got Charty berries. Anything else? I'm assuming... I think she does like 2 or 3 at a time. Got Beery berries. Anything else? Chillin' berries. Anything else? No? Okay, so she gives 3 at a time. That's fine with me. Alright, let's go get Phoebe out of the PC, because we have this Chansey right here. Alright, Phoebe. Also, let's take the Fist Plate from this Tyrogue. And let's be on our way. Probably let's heal up before we do anything else. Just because I want to be safe. I'd rather be safe than sorry. Let's put Carol and Gunther in the front. And let's head... You know, let's go to Olivine. Alright. So we're gonna have to head over to... Let's go to Johto. Or it's from Johto to Kanto, that is. Okay, so we're apparently the last passenger. That's fine with me. Alright, let's go talk to the captain, I think. Are you kidding me? We have to battle this guy. Oh, alright. I should have healed up, but that's fine. You have a Kingdra. Please don't be way too over. Okay, good. You're only level 55. I can just psychic you. That's fine with me. I mean, Gunther and Carol, I feel like I've been a horrible trainer by using them way too little during the series. I mean, they're really powerful. It's just that I've been, well, it's really difficult with the Extreme Wedlocke, because anything can go wrong at any given moment, which is why I'm going to be using Pokemon that I feel like I'm more confident with. Long time no see, how are you doing? This is Aqua as smooth as she can be. By the way, I found this mysterious thing when I was one day in Sinnoh. So we got an odd keystone again. So that's something. That's definitely something. It's not not something. So it's a thing. It's a thing to be believed. Show him a Manaphy. Oh, is that guy who we showed him our Fiona and he rejected right in front of us? That's unfortunate. Okay, you know what? Let's go show him Leslie our Manaphy. Sorry, Gunther. This is just temporarily because you're in the front of my party, so just in the front. Okay. Let's go show him Leslie. Because I feel like he might give us something useful. Alright, here's our Manaphy. By Jove, it's a real Manaphy! Here, take this! So we have obtained a splash plate. Thank you, young sir. Farewell, be well. Or fairly well. Whatever. Alright, so with that, we have obtained the splash plate, which could actually be potentially useful. At the very least, Oak told us we have to gather all of his plates anyway, so this is just one less we need, I guess. So, yeah. Also, we might need the Zap plate from Katie, which we took, I think, already, though? Yeah. So, yeah. Put you over there. I don't know what it is about the spiky-eared Pichu that I really like, but I just really like that. Alright, let's just heal up here, because we do have a bed, and we do have to heal here in order for the ship to arrive. So, with that, Spaceship Sakura has arrived in Vermilion City. Alright. So, we be in Kanto. Let's go. Alright. Let's head here. Thank you, kind sir. Now let's get out of here. Ah, great graphics. Great. Okay, let's go... where to go? Let's go to Celadon. Because, from what I've heard, there's something here that could be of interest to us. Potentially. Here's Yucine. Yo, LatiosAzurill, it's been a while, since we're both here, and there's no rush. Fancy a battle? Sure. Awesome, here I come, LatiosAzurill. Alright, so here we go against Mystery Man Yucine. Now, he's got a jump bluff up front. That's fine with me. It's just a jump bluff. Let's go for a Psychic. Nice stab hit. We should do some serious damage on that thing. Come on, come on. Just go down, jump bluff. Really, go down. Thank you. So with that, jump bluff is going to go down. Alright, next up is Gengar. Another Gengar. Alright, that's fine with me. Let's go for actually a Psybeam. A Psybeam should be enough for this thing. We could probably go for a Shadow Ball. It would probably be enough. But I'd rather go for the stab hit. Just to do a little bit more damage. It should go down. Yeah. Gengar's gonna go down. No big problem there. Gengar is down. Next up will be a Rotom. Yeah, I'm not gonna send Carol up against an electric type. And it's Rotom Heat. Interesting. I don't need to get anything overheating in that oven. Let's just go for a Psychic before that thing can do anything. We should just take it down. Yeah, Rotom's down. Gunther is just so good. Alright, next up is Electrode. That thing could explode, but I'd rather not take a chance of it going for like a Thunder. I think Gunther can probably just handle this. These bosses are... These little side bosses aren't quite as big a challenge as Red, but... They're difficult. They're definitely difficult. You got an Alakazam. This time let's actually go into Carol. I think Gunther could probably beat the Alakazam, but just because, well, Carol does have a type advantage, might as well let her shine here. Let's go for a Bug Buzz, and that is a dead Alakazam. I don't care what kind of defense investments that Yucine might have given this thing, it's not living. Goodbye. Get wrecked. Alakazam is going to go down. Alright, and Hypno. Ah, Carol's already out, so let's just keep this up. So, yeah. These two are just... I mean, as you can see, these two have power. They're just awesome. I just haven't used them enough, probably because I didn't get the Covenant Orb until way too late in the series, but these two still have serious power. So with that, we defeated Yucine. Amazing, your skills haven't dulled a bit since challenging Suicune. Don't be afraid to tell me if you want a rematch, though. Alright, if we want a rematch, that is fine, but we don't right now, so yeah, goodbye. Later, man. Alright. Let's go where? Let's head to Pewter City. Just because. Alright. Now, let's bicycle quickly. Alright, battled them already. Alright, what is going on here? Butterfree feels an odd presence around this area. You do, Carol. What's up? Whoa, okay. Okay, that definitely is an odd presence. So it looks like we're being attacked by a wild Deoxys. Level 60. Alright, Carol, put that thing to sleep, please. Don't miss. Alright, good. Alright, Deoxys is asleep, which is a comforting thought to think. That said, we still do need to, you know, catch it. So, let's go throw a ball at it. Please just stay in the ball, Deoxys. Come on. Come on. You know you want to join the team. Just stay in the ball. Stay in the ball. You're asleep. You're asleep. You're not going to get out. No. Okay. So with that, we have obtained Deoxys. So, alright. What to name you? I think I'll name you... Curtis. So with that, we have obtained Deoxys. Alright. So now let's head this way. Alright, now we have Steven here, who's probably going to want to battle us. Here's the thing. He has Pokemon that are both Rock-type and Steel-type. I can't use Carol and Gunther for this, because they don't have anything good for Steel. I know we have Tinted Lens and all, but Gunther has nothing for Steel. And they don't really... And Carol has a quad weakness to Rock. Gunther isn't anything special for Rock. Carol does have that Giga Drain, but still it's a little risky. Chandler's weak to Rock, even though he can do pretty well against Steel, I'm thinking. I'm gonna let Ross and Phoebe do this, I think. I know they've done a lot of the battling over the course of the series, but they haven't done anything today, so I'm gonna let them take on Steven. Alright. So... Alright. At least Ross adores us still. Dusty book with an interesting cover design. Chapter holds the names of those Pokemon who are researchers. Past and present, fought so hard to obtain information about, known as collectively as the legendary Pokemon. The Kanto region is known for the birds of ice, thunder, and fire, for the elusive parent of all DNA and genetically engineered child. Alright. Read on shore. Known for the beasts of thunder, fire, water, guardians of the sea and the sky, and the protector of the forest, they are known as Raikou, Entei, Suicune, Lugia-Ho, and Celebi. Okay. Sure. Hoenn region is known for Titans of Rock, Ice, and Steel, twin Pokemon known as the Eon Pokemon, the Guardians of Water, Earth, and Sky, and the Wishmaker and the Alien Virus. They're known as Regigigas Rock, Regigigas Ice, Regigigas Steel, Latios, Kyogre, Groudon, Rayquaza, Jirachi, and Deoxys. Good to know, I never knew this. Sure. Sinnoh region is known for the embodiments of knowledge, emotion, and willpower, the creators of time, space, and the antimatter, the child of the planet's core, the leader of titans, the protector of dreams, the prince of the sea, Force of Nightmares, and Bringer of Life and Purity, known as UC, Master of Self, Dialga, Palkia, Giratina, Heatran, Regigigas, Cresselia, Manaphy, Darkrai, and Shaman. Alright. As we can see, there are a bunch of Pokemon here. Sure. Mythology also states the existence of another legendary being, belonging to the Sinnoh group, but little information is known. Carving suggests a collection of all 16 plate items is necessary to even catch a glimpse of the legendary. The plate items are said to naturally gravitate toward their elements, but between the ground we walk on and the people who populate our world, they could be anywhere. As such, researching this unknown legendary is incredibly difficult for a scientist to manage. Whether the more common Pokemon Fione can be called legendary is unknown. There is mixed evidence, but for now we choose to declare it as a regular Pokemon. Okay. The Unova region is also said to contain a variety of legendary. The rest of the pages are blank and ripped. Okay! Legendaries are incredible. I've been reading up on them with the book on my table. Even as a champion, I rarely get to see such interesting Pokemon. While we're here, would you consider a friendly battle? Sure. I'm glad to hear that, as being your answer. It's been a while since I've competed against a trainer like you, but I'm sure I'll enjoy it. So here we go against the Hoenn region champion, Steven. He's gonna lead off with Skarmory. Alright, that's fine with me. I feel like Wursphere has better power than Power Gem. Either way, they're going to be neutral. Anything else I go for is going to be resisted. I could go for a Psychic, which would be Stab, but resisted. I'm just going to go for the Aura Sphere. Alright, come on, Skarmory, just go down. Thank you, we get a critical hit. I don't know if the crit mattered. It might have. Was it only neutral? I don't know. Alright, next up is Metagross. I'm afraid of a Shadow Ball. I'm gonna go into Phoebe for this. Hopefully it doesn't have, I don't know, we're gonna have like Thunder or Thunder Punch or some kind of an electric move. Let's go for a Surf. Can we just do some serious damage here? Maybe we can get a Flinch. That would be kind of nice. I've never won a Metagross with an electric move, so we should be okay. Could go for like a Zen Headbutt. Could go for a Meteor Mash that wants to get powered up. Okay, you're going for an Agility. That's interesting. So now you're +2 speed. And you're gonna miss your Meteor Mash. That's actually really nice. Can we just take this thing down? Come on, Phoebe. Thank you! Alright, Metagross is going to go down. Alright. Next up is Aggron. Let's just stay in. Probably could go for an Aura Sphere on this thing with Ross, but I have no reason to switch out. I can just go for a Surf. So let's just do that. And Aggron is going to go down. It's a little risky because it could have a Rock move, and that would be kind of pretty bad for Phoebe, but I think the Stab Surf should do a lot. Empoleon. Now this is different. I'm gonna go into Ross to go for an Aura Sphere on this thing, because there's really not too much that we can do with Phoebe against this thing. So yeah, let's... pretty much everything else is gonna be resisted, so here goes nothing. Take that Aura Sphere to the face, Empoleon. I think this should do some serious damage. I don't know if it'll actually KO or not. It might. It's a good chance it will. And it won't. Okay. I'm thinking that the Aura Sphere... oh dear God. And you're just going to Agility. Huh. Okay, is he going to go for a full restore? Yep, he is. Alright. That actually puts him in a pretty not so bad position, unless we can get a crit here. His Empoleon, I mean, the full restore is pretty much irrelevant, but he seems to outspeed us at this point, so he can really do some serious damage. On the other hand, because he is at, I don't know if it was +1 or +2, I didn't see what that berry does, but it does raise special attack. He's gonna go for another full restore. Alright. Okay. I really don't care. Obviously, he's just stalling us out at this point, but the Empoleon could be an issue, actually. I mean, I'm going to assume that it shouldn't be too big of an issue. I don't know. Alright, let's go for another Aura Sphere. No, we are gonna actually outspeed, so yeah. Get wrecked. So yeah, we actually do outspeed, even though it's at +2 speed, and we're also gonna grow to level 90. Alright, next up is Bastiodon. I'm gonna switch into Phoebe. I'm a little bit afraid, but let's go for a Surf. No, you're gonna Protect. Okay. Okay. You're gonna fail the double Protect. Why would you go for a Protect unless the Skarmory was supposed to like set up a Toxic and this is just a stall? That'd make a little more sense. And that thing is Sashed. Interesting. And that is not very bright because now that thing is going to go down to a Surf because it no longer has its Focus Sash. So, Steven, that was not very bright. I understand that it's because the AI calls for a full restore when it's in the yellow or red zone, but still. That is a flaw. But it's not one that I'll complain about. Not in the least. So next up is going to be Claydol. No reason to switch out, I can just go for a Surf. And this is the champion of Hoenn. This is the champion of Hoenn. So yeah, not too bad. That actually went pretty well. So with that, we defeated Champion Steven. An expert performance, if I say so myself. Tell me if you want to have another go. So I guess we can battle these people again and again and again. I don't think we will be doing that, but we can. So yeah, alright. Let's head back home-ish, perhaps? You know what? I'm gonna go actually show Elm the Togepi that we just hatched, because I feel like Elm would want to see that. Since it was kind of should have been a big deal early on, but I didn't make a big deal of it because, well, I never ended up hatching it. But hey, that's fine. That's fine with me. So, alright. We're gonna have to put someone in the PC for this. Let's go with... Alright, sorry, Gunther. I'm sorry I keep on putting Gunther in the PC, but at this point... Well... I need Fly, and Gunther was on the team the second least amount of time, although... If you really think about it... well, yeah. That's kind of... It wasn't that big of a difference in time, but... Unfortunately, that's the case. So... Alright, I'm gonna put Hoppy up front. LatiosAzurill, guess what? The person who took the professor's Pokemon has come back to return it. That's the last thing I expected. Guess what Professor Elm said to him? It seems your Pokemon already likes you so much. For a Pokemon, the best happiness is to be with someone it loves. I think it should stay with you. Isn't it moving? It made me cry. Aww. I suppose it is. Alright. Fidgeting in front of everyone. Alright, that's fine. What? That Pokemon? As far as I know, there's no Pokemon that is like it in Johto. Just like Mr. Pokemon was saying over the phone. You seem to be there when something exciting happens, LatiosAzurill. You're making me all excited. I'll give you a present for that. Please take it. So we got an Everstone, which at this point... whatever. It's an Everstone. Pokemon changes its shape and evolves. But if it's holding an Everstone, you can prevent it from evolving. Good luck with your journey. One more thing. don't forget about my research. Okay, so we still have to do the research for him. We still have to do his research. That is awesome. Alright, also one more thing. Let's show him Katie. So I think he might want to see that. Just because she is something a little bit different than other Pichus. I think he might know what's up. So let's actually do that. Alright, let's take Gunther here first, then Katie. Once again, I'm really sorry, Gunther. This is kind of mean, but well, I'm trying not to be a mean trainer. I don't want to be cruel, but this is just, it's life. This is kind of what I gotta do. But Gunther has seriously put in serious work today, and I could not be more proud of every member of our team. How are you doing, Katie? Stretch out its body and relax. Okay. Hi, LatiosAzurill. That is quite a rare Pichu. Can I take a look at it closely? One of its ears is spiky. That's strange. There seems to be something more to it. It really is a rare sight. You met in Ilex Forest. A mysterious Pokemon called Celebi has been sighted there, or so I heard. Speaking of that, Professor Oak once wrote about Celebi and time travel in a research paper he presented at a conference. Okay. Celebi can use its mystic power, like time travel, to travel to the past and future. If this Pichu has traveled through time, perhaps you should take extra care of it, LatiosAzurill. It seems that this Pichu has been affected by traveling so far through time at Celebi. I'll inform the Pokemon Center of it. The lady at the reception should be able to tell you if anything may affect that Pichu. That Pichu doesn't seem to doesn't seem like a regular Pichu. I'll find out more about it. Alright. So, you go do that. That's fine with me. I'm going to go back toward the, I didn't read what that thing just said, but it said something about Pichu being a what? I don't know. Maybe she actually likes us, who knows. If she does, that's nice. If she doesn't, then that's unfortunate. But this just seems like something that I just wanted to do. So, yeah. Once again, this is going to be a really long episode, but I seem to be doing a lot of that lately, so if you're going to hate on me for it, I'm sorry. I really am. I really don't want to make you sit through hour-long episodes if you don't want to, but that's kind of, it is what it is. So, but this is just, I mean, it's a physical Pichu, so it has Volt Tackle, Swagger, and Pain Split. I mean, that's just, moveset-wise, it's pretty cool. And I just always liked the spike-eared Pichu. So I'm happy to have Katie. That said, let's actually go... Where do we want to go? Well, let's do this first. So our team is in some form of order, and yeah. So I'd say we actually have done quite a bit today. But we're still not even done yet, which is kind of funny. After all this, we still have a little bit more to do, and we still have to go find all of those plates. How? I'll never know. But that's apparently something we gotta do. So, let's head back this way. And let's go... where do we want to go? Let's go to Azalea Town. Why? I don't know. But here we are. There's Slowpoke. Yeah, so... yeah. Next time, we're gonna go look for all of those plates, and maybe do a few other things. Who knows? That said, thank you for watching. As always, like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you next time. Goodbye.